Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Count Cristo and this is our Cities Skylines campus, Cristoton Town Edition. The town centre is flourishing. We've got these lovely, very high level buildings. We don't quite have a maxed out residence because the land value is just not quite high enough. We do, however, have an extraordinary bank balance because our strawberry sector is just kicking out truly disgracefully vast levels of oil. And we are selling it quite happily. We are going to pull even more black gold out of the earth up here. Had a crash at the end of the last episode, but that's okay. And I've just rezoned this area and built these roads again off camera because they were not part of the quick save. Speaking of the quick save, let's increase the frequency of those. Why don't you just quick save every 5 minutes? Sounds good. Okay, so back to full speed. Let's throw down a bunch of big old oil drilling rigs. So I think the advantage, I mean, I'm not really sure about the numbers here. I guess it does consume a lot less water and electricity per amount of oil you pull out. So let's use the largest ones. Now I want to be, we need more crematoriums. Dead people piling up causes huge health problems. Let's do that immediately. We need another graveyard. And I was actually thinking about putting a graveyard here. It doesn't give very good connection to over here, though. How about, actually, yeah, you need graveyards over here. I'll give you your own personalized cemetery. They love cemeteries. They go buck wild for them. So I'll put that there. And Shoreside Place actually doesn't have a cemetery. So how about we replace a bunch of these houses over here with a nice little cemetery? Yeah, that looks nice. It kind of fits with the you know, other stuff to the other side. The parks. Yeah, I like it. Good. Okay, have you upgraded yet? I don't think he has. Still not maxed out level. We've got one! Look at it. The beautiful modern building with a little titchy little park on top. Max level. Nice. That is a historical building right there. Okay. So, we need a bunch of oil refining process over here, and we must be very careful. I want to go really as close as possible without actually polluting these areas. Oh, and I didn't use service roads this time. I used small industrial roads. More noise pollution, but cheaper to run. So we're going to go right there, or maybe right there, to just go close enough, but not cause problems for that area. And we're going to put a lot of these down, because we want to pull all this oil out. On here, obviously we're going to spend a lot on these. They're going to be a vast expense, but they will pay themselves back with dividends. Trying to space them so we're getting full coverage. We're gonna spend, like, remember we set up the town? We set up the start of the town with like 200 grand. It cost us roughly to get the whole start up. We're gonna spend about double that just on oil drills today. It's pretty impressive. So we're gonna need. Okay, I think I got good coverage now. Maybe one over here. Oh, I missed this lane. Okay. There we go. Look at it. Ah, the fires of industry. I need a bit down here to get full coverage. Okay, glorious. And now we're going to build a few large petroleum plants down here. Is that the biggest one? No, it's petrochemical plant, cracking plant. And we should also make the largest crude oil storage that is available over here. When I made the road between here and here smaller, because I don't think we'll need the very biggest one. I know I said we're going to make a pretty town, and then, you know, I mean, but it's okay. It's okay. They really don't render the textures at a very long distance, do they? And I have it at max settings. Anyway. It still looks pretty cool. A huge forest of oil drilling is going on beyond our great city. But really, we're just purifying the land. We're just purifying the land by pulling all of this nasty oil out of it. So we've got a big fuel refining thing, sorry, fuel storage thing there. And then once this area is done, we're going to move some of these. In fact, you know what? You don't have enough oil? Congratulations. Go over here. And you shall have all the oil your heart could possibly desire. It also needs water coverage. Fair enough. Let's give the whole area coverage. Water has such low upkeep that I'm content to just kind of pipe the map, basically. Here. And here. Good. Connect that up. Excuse me. Connect that up. Thank you. And here can give us room to do this. Great. Now power is going to be a bit of a pain because they're just spread out enough that they don't have power connections. There is a mod that gives roads power lines. I'm tempted to get it, but I don't know. It feels a little bit cheaty. But, nah, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I should get that one. Because it does look quite pretty, you know, building power lines. And once, you know, once an area is developed with normal industry rather than this kind of strange spread that we have here, you know, you do get a lot of power basically spreads throughout the whole area without the need of power lines at all, which is kind of less realistic than if we had that mod active. You just connect. Thanks. This doesn't need to look pretty because we're not going to look at it. We're going to pretend it doesn't exist. It's an aberration on my otherwise relatively nice town. Okay, you guys just connect up like this. Is that going to connect there? Not sure. Let's see. Wait, where's the power? Oh, right, we haven't actually... There we go. Power, nice. And then you can get one from here. Good. You can collect in here. And then like that. Jolly good. You can get it connected here and here. Then if you can run the power down the hill, I'd be much obliged. Okay. Everyone powered? No. Just missed a few over here. Right, because these guys actually need to be connected into the grid, not just laid out. Okay, all done on power. Fantastic. Now, we're going to need some workers here. So, how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to connect them into the public metro system, of course. So, people from the town centre, are you in need of a job? No, right now. In fact, we don't have like almost anyone in need of a job, but you're going to get jobs anyway. It's okay. The other oil industry one will go out of business soon. So you can all come in to here. And I think I'll have 2 stations. So you can get off, you know, a bit closer to your place of work. And this will come and connect in to this station. Good. So now if you need to go to work in the oil station, you go here. And then you head out here. Oh, whoops. Didn't actually work. Here to here. And then to here. And then it goes back again. Good. It should really stop in both directions here. Yeah. Good. So this is... wrong one. This is the oil line. And it will be black, like the strawberry line. Excuse me. Oil line. Enter. Good. Okay. Jolly good. The strawberry line is only taking 144 people, which is not very many, but they do need the workers down there. There we go. So, obviously, not pretty, but that's just the way she goes right now. You... No more room. That's okay. You can just empty yourself. Are these ones down here empty now? Yes. Good. We'll tear them down. And these can be torn down. And I don't really like having the cemetery out here either. We should have put that somewhere more central because cemeteries drive up property prices. So how about here out on this little end bit? Or, I don't know, it fits nicer in here. Yeah. And then this one we will empty. Don't worry, people. We're just going to shift all of your beloved loved ones into the city centre. It'll be fine. Bunch of people leveling up, I think, once I've done that. Nice. Nice. Loads of people approaching max level now, which means even more people moving in. Exquisite. Now, do we have any new policies that I want to be using? Not really. Right, we could set up a mail business. Mail stuff. Post offices. Yeah. So, post office costs not very much. Acceptance and delivery of mail and parcels. Each post office maintains a small fleet, or we can use a sorting facility. Large trucks collect mail from local post offices and take it to sorting facilities. Okay, so the sorting facility should be like out in the industrial area, like out here. Although I don't really necessarily want to increase traffic here. So maybe the sorting facility... Go on then. We'll have a sorting facility here. And we'll put it opposite a hospital. Oh, by the way, you know, I was freaking out about my income. It's not as bad as I thought. Because yes, industry makes up like more than my entire profit margin. But we also spend a large amount of money on industry. So we actually have this much money in profit were we to take down all the oil buildings. Yeah, those kind of work there. We need to jazz it up a little bit though. So let's put down some trees. And we have a mod... which should let me tree brush. I don't know how I do that though. Is it like with the end? Water structures, rocks. How do I use the tree brush tool? Maybe it's in here? Doesn't seem like it. Well, oh well, not important. We'll just have a few little trees around this forest area. And then over here, we'll have a different type of tree. Ooh, big redwoods in like a column. Yeah, I like that. All the way along. Yeah, that looks fun. We'll have like a ring of redwoods. No one likes the post office, apparently, so we're going to ring them in redwoods so they don't get seen by anyone. Yeah, that's fun. And then we'll have some more trees out the back here. Good. I think the next thing we want to do is design and build a park. I'd like to have a park in the city. Where will we put it? I think once this drilling's done, we have some people here who are short on resources, and we have loads of spare oil resources over here, so it seems natural that we would move these up here. Look at all the oil trucks. Glorious. Oh, not enough buyers for petroleum. Well, that's not good. In that case, we're going to need to do some plastics over here. So let's set up a couple of those plants there. And that should deal with the shortage. Yeah, there we go. Instantly. A huge amount more demand. And given that we're moving work up there, I think the plastic products facility should probably also maneuver northward. We still have more demand. Okay, well... we also can just, you know, just store it. This thing only holds 500 barrels. That doesn't seem very much. It says capacity 500,000. I guess I need a few more. Because I want these people, this oil to all be constantly being dug out of the ground. We should also remind people that in my city, traffic lights are an aberration unto Nuggin and are not to be allowed. Give way at the sides. Look at this. This is madness. We need to upgrade this road, I think. Just give way at the sides. That's fine. Good. Okay. It's working a bit. The problem is partly they're trying to go directly into these facilities. So let's move these off the main road so that they're not causing those big traffic pile-ups there. Can move you over here. And then you can go down this road a bit. Good. So now they're not causing direct traffic pile-ups on the main road. And also, I think this road is just not big enough. Once it's out of the area, I think it's good enough, but just for this central bit, let's make it 6 lane. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. Still having big problems getting into this oil storage facility. If we had more demand... So these guys are getting not enough raw materials. Meanwhile, they're putting loads into storage. Doesn't make sense to me. You need some plastics, but it's okay. We've got some plastics being produced right next to you. Obviously heavy traffic here, but it is short term. Some of you have critical power problems because I've taken away the buildings that were key to your network. Fair enough. We can fix that. I don't want to put a garbage processing unit over here. Although actually I have got the new... we have an advanced incineration plant, a large advanced incineration plant, and a large recycling center. I think I also have a small one. I guess I'll put an incineration plant over here to deal with this thing. Go on then. Or actually, you know what? Just put... Yeah, just stick a landfill here. This place is getting polluted to all heck anyway, so... Not enough natural resources just there. Okay, you can go over here. Obviously, we're causing some problems for the industry by pulling quite such an insane amount of oil out of the area. And yeah, demolish, burned, demolish, burned. Okay, green is probably the one that makes it automatic. Good. What's this button? Toggle automatic replacement to buildings. Yes, I would like that, please. Okay, traffic is sorting itself out now here a bit. That's good. People are coming in, feeding in nicely. Good. And yes, the money is rolling in. Not quite as fast as it was, because the demand... We seem to have met the world's demand for oil. Which is, you know, frankly impressive of us. Is this place empty yet? No, we've still got another 244 bodies there, but that's okay. We can move them to these ones. Good. Another upgrade. Albatross Publishing's getting an upgrade. Jeez, they got quite an upgrade. They were like a 2-story building. They just took on... How are there 77 people working in this building? That's outrageous. This place is still a bit of a traffic hotspot, admittedly. I mean, if you were... you got normal speed. It's still faster than real speed, isn't it? Yeah. You can get mods that change that, but... If you were one of these guys down here... trying to cross this road, which they do just do straight through cars, but oh, they went around the car. Oh, the bus hit him. This poor old guy just got hit by a bus. Yeah, it's not ideal. How could we improve the situation? Maybe if we made a one-way system round here, so they all had to go in that direction. But that would mean if I wanted to go from here to sorry, if I wanted to go from here to here, I had to go all the way around here, which doesn't seem ideal. I think we want some more high residential in the center here. Because we need to get... I want to get just a few more milestones unlocked. And we have so much demand for residential right now. If we had more residential people, we'd probably have higher demand for products. Okay, we're no longer getting not enough demand for products on our oil refining up here. That's good. You need moving. Go here. So we could probably build a few more of those. I'm also going to move some from down here to up here. But yeah, let's build a few more oil products. The big oil sludge plants. There we go. That should wrap up some of our demand problems. Yes, indeed. Got some crime up here. Yeah, it's to be expected. We have... How are you having a freaking garbage problem? There's one right here. How is that possible? Is it because people have parked across your entrance? It could be. Okay. Your facility is empty. Good. Which means now, demolish that. Take down this road. I'm going to leave that tunnel. Because I think over here is where I might put... Well, no, I think I'd like the park. Yeah, park on... Making this hill a park seems really nice to me. Let's zone that so I don't forget. This is going to be a lovely park for people to go and visit. Elm Gardens. I like that. I like that. And obviously we will spread it further this way once we've ripped all the oil out of the ground here. Good. Okay. Finally, the garbage that was piling up here has been sorted. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. This needs to be a 4-lane road all the way along, as it turns out. There we go. Hopefully that should sort the problem down here, because they can now merge onto 2 lanes, which they are indeed doing. Well, 3 lanes, which they are indeed doing now. Good. Oh, we also have a traffic light there. No. No traffic lights. Whoops. Let's let this enabled. Give me... I mean, is that a good idea? It lets them queue in 3 lanes. That might actually be a good idea. No traffic light, but do give way from this side. There's not... They are queuing in 2 lanes. Ah, but because one of them is the left turn lane, of course. We should make this a 1-way. Yeah, 6-lane one-way road. So we have loads of room to store the cars as they wait. And we at least get 1 extra. Yeah, by adding 2 more lanes. Sorry. Yeah, by adding 3 more lanes, we get 1 more right turn road. Why are they all going in the middle lane now? That's worse. Somehow this is worse. Alright. Go back. How about a 6-lane one-way... Sorry, a 4-lane one-way road. Those don't exist. Alright, go back to being a 2-way road. Somehow that makes them queue better. Which I do not understand. Do we have a traffic light here? No traffic lights. No traffic light. Good. Okay, well, at least now they're queuing on 2 lanes. Good. And yeah, the oil exports are, you know, it takes a lot of cars to do all our oil exporting. Which, you know, sorry, a lot of trucks, which is fair enough. I wish I could be using a train, but sadly, the train line's all the way over here. Is there a train line in the north? I don't think there is. No, sadly not. Right, we've got some dead people piling up in this playground. Well, you know what I say to that? No more playgrounds. They should be okay with that. Oh, except that those playgrounds were integral to the local power infrastructure. Which is just odd in and of itself. And you have some power problems over here too. It's fine. Easily sorted. Good. Over here, yeah, just lack of demand. But that's okay because these edge ones, the ones that do have demand, are beginning to drain all the oil in the area. This guy is not producing much pollution, is he? We've got a bit, but not a huge amount. So hopefully it won't reach the residential area. But yeah, as the ones that are on the edges and things go out of business and the ones down here cease being viable, we're obviously going to get more and more demand that way. So you don't have enough raw materials, so I'm going to move you up here where the oil runs freely. Not enough demand for petroleum. I just don't understand that. I think it's time for you to move your plastics production up here. And what would happen if we decided to put in a road that connected this place to Meadowhell? Like, if I just put in this road, because I kind of want the plastics. Where did my plastics thing go? Did I leave it down here? No. Which is the plastics one? This one. Yeah, I want those I kind of want those plastic products to be sold to Meadowhell. But yeah, what I don't want is exporting oil products going through the city, which I think is what's going to happen. Yeah, he's going to go straight through here. Well, where are you going to go, though? Okay, that's not the worst, actually. If he just goes straight down here and out, that's not the worst thing. Because he's not going to go through the town centre, which is where I'm worried about traffic. Yeah, and that might alleviate the load down here a little bit. That is... yeah, the fact they all want to go on the far right lane is inconvenient. I think it's because they all want to make the first right turn, maybe? Anyway, it's going okay. We're making, still making money hand over fist. Maybe we could spend some of that. Yeah, like the winter gardens. We never built the winter gardens because I thought they were too expensive. Perhaps now is the time for a winter garden. It would require some serious urban planning. So I think we won't do that yet. Maybe a football stadium? I don't think there's anywhere that would really fit a football stadium right now. A statue of wealth up here. That seems appropriate. We could replace... Yeah, let's replace this park with the statue of wealth. It fits nicely. There we go. And this place immediately upgrades. Nice. Yeah, that'll drive up the local property value. Nice. Looks pretty cool too. So you are completely empty, which means we can delete you. You, on the other hand, are full. You can empty and you can empty. So we'll just empty all these into the garbage processors, and then we'll take out, we'll just demolish the rest of them. You are a recycling center. Well, you can go over here. And perhaps we should look into building a large recycling center, because I have got those in my mod, and there's advanced recycling centers. I can't remember if these are mods. Light pollution produces power from burning more garbage. Power output is not nearly a good value proposition. It processes quite a lot. More than double. And the large advanced incineration plant processes a whole crazy quantity. But maybe I don't want to burn it, maybe I just want to recycle it. So how about a large recycling center here? But currently our garbage processing status is absolutely fine. In fact, it's so fine. Let's take down that one. Because it's just a waste of money, right? Our population is declining. Why is this? You're not getting polluted or something, are you? No, these guys are still very happy with themselves. Good. Well, we could put in some more high-density residential in the city center. I think this block could be safely transformed. I mean, we could fill out these ones into high density, but I want to keep this area the nice little quiet suburb, basically. I know these are big buildings for a quiet suburb, but that's just the way it goes. Okay, so down here we're getting more and more things having problems drilling, which is fine because you know, we want it all gone. We need all the oil down here to be ripped up. You don't have any oil, really. Moving them does cost money, so how much money does it cost? 299 goes to... Oh, it's 1,000. That's almost nothing. Okay. I was thinking maybe we should stop moving them and start deleting them, because we might have to move them several times. But no, we'll just move them until this area is all completely clear. How can you be short of oil? There's so much oil around. And how can you have a freaking garbage problem? Makes no sense. Is it because this just doesn't have enough workers? No, it's operating. I don't know. Where's the oil at? You could get some up here, maybe. You could get some down here. Good. We're definitely running out. There's a bit down there. There's quite a bit left up here. Go and have a go at some of that. Good. And yeah, power lines. Ever an issue. But easily fixed. Good. I'm looking forward... I'm not really enjoying the oil industry. I think some of the other industries would be more interesting to me. Like, I really like the idea of setting up farms because they're sustainable. Like, the constant jiggering with this, with like, oh, you haven't got enough for this, not enough demand, all that kind of stuff. I don't really enjoy that. I think setting up farms is going to be much more fun. And to move towards farms, we need more housing. To move towards housing, well, we could urbanize this area over here. And I think that is what I'm going to do. The bus depot has no power. Why not? That's not quite right. Good. Oh god, that will have shut down all my buses. That won't have been good. So we could start working on the park, I guess. That could be fun. I also have a new water tower thing. Let's check that out. Where is it? Where's my large water tower? I guess I haven't unlocked it yet. Oh well. Oh, I have to click on this? No. There's the large pumping station. Anyway, I think we need to get some more milestones. to get some more land unlocked, so I can unlock this area, so we can get some more so we can start doing a farming industry area. But I think let's work on the park. I think that seems like a nice contemplative thing to do, and we're going to do that in the next episode. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. It's been a great pleasure. I'm not still moving the bus depot. Don't worry, it's okay there. Go away. Moving the bus depot to where it already is. There we go. Good. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's been a great pleasure. I like the little Paradox logo park. It's fun. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.